Hey gamers, welcome back to another New World video. I hope that everybody is doing absolutely fantastic, and in today's video I want to go over some Heartrune changes that have been implemented on the PTR. Now obviously these are all subject to change before the live version, but I thought I would go over them because I've made some comments about them in the past couple of videos. Specifically, we're going to be talking about some of the ingredients. So let's go ahead and change over to the New World database, or nwdb.info, so that way you guys can check it out for yourselves. So we're over here on the New World database, and highly recommend that you guys go ahead and check this out. And maybe if you're not playing on the BTR, I'm not really, but I do follow this very, very carefully. And at the top here, you guys can actually choose whether you want to be live or if you want to be the PTR. Now, I put this on a different display so that it's a little bit larger for you guys to go ahead and see. I think it was a little bit small the last video that I showcased this off. But if we take a look at really any of these, we're going to go down just a little bit because we want to specifically look at the recipes. And we want to show you guys kind of what has changed. Now, the materia that is needed to craft these is still the same. And it really depends on which one you're looking at. Some of them require the Genesis one. Some of them require Tempest, which is the one that I'm actually looking for. And then we got Barnacle. We also have Lazarus. It's pretty much a variety of different ones. Now, obviously, we do have the brand new one, which no one has access to, so you can't even start to really accumulate any of this materia until the update goes live. So if the Detonate is one that you guys are interested in, unfortunately, you're just going to have to spend a little bit of time once the update actually goes live in order to craft this one. Now, specifically, what has changed the most is the ingredients for any of the epics. So you go from the baseline one, which is going to be the blue or the rare option, and then you're going to go to the purple or the epic, and you're going to need to craft this. You're going to have the minor version of it, which requires the materia or being able to find it. You don't necessarily have to craft all of these. You can find these, but it might take some time in order to do it. So if you can spend some time getting the materia that is required for these by doing the expeditions now, that might be very helpful and beneficial for you guys if you're wanting to do that. The Runestone cost has actually gone down considerably. This was actually at 25 just a couple of days ago. Now it's only at 5. So you can actually craft 2 of these per day with your Runestone crafting capabilities. Obviously, in order to craft these, you have to be a level 200 in stone cutting, or you could actually buy them on the market. But lodestone has been crazy, ridiculously expensive. So some people might not be able to craft these, but you can buy them on the market if you absolutely need to. The other thing that has changed is the Gypsum Orb. Now, before, these were specific ones. And what do I mean by specific ones? Well, they could have been like the Emerald Gypsum before you convert it. The one that I was looking at required 10 of both of the PvP required ones, which were the garnet, and then also the ruby, which is from Outpost Rush, and also the 3 versus 3 PvP arena. Now it is just flat out Gypsum Orb. So I'm really hoping that they maintain this. Now I am going to get at least 10 of every single one that I can get my hands on, just so that I am covered. And then obviously the ones that I don't use, and I'll just convert it into gypsum and use those for any type of castings that I need or whatever it might be. It's an easy way to get some Umbreal shards. So that's really nice. Now the change in the Umbreal shards has not changed. The corrupted lodestone has not changed. I don't think that has changed. If it was changed, it was at 10. Now it's only 5. And then we have sulfur, which was not part of the ingredient before, which it sounds like you do need to you're only able to get this up in the brimstone stands area. So in order to craft really any of these, to get it especially up to the epic, you're going to have to get yourself up to the brimstone sands new area when that is finally released. Now, if we do go kind of back and take a look at a recipe for any of the other ones, you're going to see that it requires more Gypsum Orb. So it was 5 before, and now you have 10 to go from the epic to a legendary one. And you do need these wooden coins, which are not available yet. Again, this is going to be something that is brought with the Brimstone Sands update, and you're going to be looting these from the epic chests up there. So I don't know how common these are going to be. I mean, they are an uncommon item. I'm hoping that they drop fairly frequently, but I guess I don't know for sure. And then we've got 10 more Gypsum Orb. And so you can see that they got rid of the specific requirements for that, and I hope that this is more along the lines of what we're actually going to see in order when this actually comes out. And then a lot of them do require the pristine sapphire. So if we actually go to another recipe, I don't remember which one we actually picked here. It was that one. Let's choose this one, and this one actually doesn't have the sapphire. I think the one that I was looking at does have the sapphire, but it's not the one that I had originally clicked on. But a majority of them will use the corrupted lodestone. This one requires more runestone, and then we also have the wooden coin. So the 10 recipe for the lodestone or the corrupted lodestone is still there. It's just kind of determined from going from that legendary or for the epic to a legendary one, and then you need 10 more sulfur. I really like if they maintain this in order to get this, and then it is quite expensive to craft. This one was 3,000. I didn't see what the other one was. We can actually take a look at that here before we end this video. But I am pleasantly surprised with these ingredients or these changes, and I hope that they stay, and I hope that they are implemented inside of the live update when it is dropped sometime in October. But hopefully this information does help you guys out, and make sure that you guys go and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And one last thing before we go, we can actually take a look here. This is 1,000, so that's 4,000 to craft all of them. And then if we go to a miner, what does it cost? Only $7. You're looking at $4,007 in order to craft all these. Really not that bad. But hopefully this information does help you guys out. You know, if it does, then you know what to do. And I will see you guys in the next video.